Well, good evening, folks. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Yesterday, we took a look at our low waste, no waste chicken feeder that we made a modification to an existing chicken feeder, and in day one, reduced 20% of our feed consumption. The one thing I want to say is I can't guarantee that it's going to be a repeatable or sustainable thing, because look at, here we are in, what is it today? Like the 11th of January? 11th of January, and we have grass, and the chickens are out grazing, foraging for grass. And so that may, in and of itself, have an impact on how much grain they're consuming. Not to worry though, our local meteorologists have reassured us that the January that never has been is going to be the January that it can be. Here in about another week, 10 days, it looks like we're going to get a polar vortex rushing in. And so this tropical November, December, and January that we've had is going to come to a screeching halt. Hey there, sheepy sheeps. How are you doing today? Hi, June. Sometime in the next day or two, I'm not exactly sure which day we're going to do it, but we're going to pull the ewes out of here and just leave Jock in, and we're going to bring Todd over from the other pen and put him in here, put the two boys in here. I might leave June in there just so they have a companion so they don't fight too much amongst themselves. We'll see what we do there, but it's time for these girls to move on. What's pretty interesting if you look in the field is how much manure they've laid down with this blanket of old hay. The reason why we ran these ewes in here was because there's so much water shear coming off the side of the hill in the shop here that any topsoil that existed is now it's gone. It's way down the hill. So this is kind of sand and clay, and nothing was really going to grow in here, but so it was just like this barren space behind the shop. So we're using the sheep, got a round bale, we just feed them, fork them hay over, and whatever they don't eat they trample in, they mix with their manure. And we've got the chickens right beside here, so once the spring hits, I'm going to stop feeding the chickens right there. We're going to start feeding the chickens over here, and they'll come and scratch and till and work a lot of that material and help drive it in. The flies are going to come lay their eggs in that manure, and the chickens will obviously hunt for that larva. And I'm hoping it does magical things for the side of this hillside. Hopefully it's green and lush, and by later in the summer we'll be able to use these two little paddocks for some fall grazing. This girl Kylie here, her mother Sharon, she was a very poor mother last year, and so she had twins and took really good care of the boy and didn't take care of Kylie here at all. So it was through human intervention alone that she's even here with us. All right, so it's now like 9:30 at night, and I'm just got this pig food loaded up here, and I'm heading out with the side-by-side. As I mentioned yesterday, I had a super busy day today, and well into the evening, as you can tell. So I'm late getting evening chores done, but that's okay, I'll get it done now. 9:30 is kind of the magic hour to be in bed for a 5:30 a.m. get up in order to kind of get enough rest to be refreshed for the next day. Otherwise, tomorrow's gonna suck. Well, I have a lot of tomorrows that suck because there's not too many days where I actually get in bed by 9:30. That aside though, there was some pretty cool stuff happened today. Big news. The YouTube channel, hit 250 subscribers today. So that was like, holy cow. Because we started putting out YouTube videos in, I think it was March of last year. And, you know, only really targeting like 2 or 3 folks, just, you know, some family and stuff that we don't get to see very often. And it's kind of grown and taken off. So we have a pretty awesome audience now. So if you are watching, thank you very much. If you've subscribed, that's even cooler. There's like 25% of our viewers are subscribed. The other 75%, you know, are either transient traffic or they watch every day, or they're just not subscribed. So if you're not, please go down below, hit the subscribe button, and because you don't want to miss out, right? There's all kinds of adventures that we have. The other cool thing that happened, so the other day, if you watched the other day, you'll remember I said we had some copyright claim stuff, and it was generally linked to, you know, the odd clip here and there where I'd be, you know, dancing with Charlotte in the kitchen and the radio's on in the background, and YouTube puts a copyright claim in place saying because this is somebody else's music, whatever, I'm over it. Anyway, so I went to clean some of that stuff up, and so you might, if you ever watch some of those videos, the music portion of that will be muted and it might be a little bit awkward. But anyways, trying to get those copyright claims removed. And in the process of that, I realized that one of our videos that actually had been banned in 4 countries. And I was like, what? Like, how does that happen? And you can look at the list of countries, and it was, what was it? It was Cuba, Cuba, North Korea, Sudan, and Iran. And I was like, what? Like, why? Like, how bad could it be? And it turned out it was because we had a clip of Michael Bublé in there. So the day we decorated our Christmas tree, I had said that we let Michael Bublé out of his cave, and then I had a clip of him coming out on stage and singing "I'm Feeling Good." And I thought it was pretty funny. Actually, it wasn't pretty funny. It was hilarious at the time. But nevertheless, it got that video banned in 4 countries, and I thought, wow, Bublé's a badass. Anyway, with that, I better get trucking here because tomorrow spells another busy day with meetings late into the evening. So I'm going to have to optimize my time as best as I can. So I'll let you go for now. I hope you have a fantastic evening. We'll see you tomorrow.